Hello, my name is Rika and welcome to my channel. So today, let's start by talking about money. Na-experience mo na ba ang problema sa pera? Well, hindi ka naman nag-isa. Ako din. I guess very common naman ang financial challenges. Some do not have a source of income, especially sa panahon ngayon. Meron din namang may mga work, but I would not be too complacent because it's still not a guarantee. Surely, lahat tayo ay may iba't ibang situation, and we have different ways of handling our finances. I believe being financially educated is what makes the difference. Some would say, hindi naman lahat is about sa pera. I won't argue with that because totoo din naman. Though we can't deny the fact that it plays an interesting part in our day-to-day lives because it can either give you comfort or it can be your primary stress factor. Let's say, I ask people randomly, gusto mo bang magkaroon ng pera? I bet I would likely get yes as an answer. It's just ironic na madami ang gustong magkapera, pero not many are interested to understand how it works. Money is a sensitive topic to people, and not everyone is vocal about it. Kung meron namang vocal, madalas mga negative comments like, wala akong pera, or ang mahal naman yan. Pero pagdating sa mga usapang financial education or responsible money habits, not everyone is very open. Siguro for some, masyado siyang personal, or siguro masyado siyang seryosong topic na mahirap pag-usapan. Pwede rin naman na sa palagay natin, wala namang issue so there is no need para i-discuss pa. Or worse, ito yung topic na hesitant kang pag-usapan dahil ayaw mong harapin ang katotohanan. Well, masakit nga naman ma-real talk. Simplihan lang natin. In fact, these are all general ideas. We don't have to become financial experts to know these. Let's sum the steps in 3A's. Step 1. Awareness. Being aware of our financial situation and knowing that something needs to change is already a good start. Perhaps dahil sa situation na na-experience natin ngayon, meron tayong mga realizations. Naisip natin na yung mga work natin, hindi pala yun ganun ka-secured. Gaya ngayon, maraming businesses ng mga affected. Ang iba naman, hindi basta-basta nakakalabas ng bahay dahil nga sa pandemic. So definitely, naapektuhan talaga yung mga source ng income natin. Probably, merong mga nakapag-prepare kahit konti. Kasi kahit papaano ay knowledgeable sila sa pag-handle ng finances. But sadly, marami ang hindi pa. Step 2. Assess. Now that we have become aware and realize na vulnerable pala ang ating financial situation, we have to assess our financial position and reevaluate our priorities. We need to review our spending habits. Meron ba tayong ipon? Magastos ba tayo? We have to know alin sa mga spendings natin ang talagang kailangan. In simple terms, needs versus wants. Example, kailangan ba talagang mag-upgrade ng mga gadgets para makasabay sa uso? Kagaya ngayon, lockdown, nakaka-bored. Kailangan ba natin ang mag-online shopping para malibang? Hindi naman sa i-deprive natin yung sarili natin, yung steady lang na dapat responsible spending. Well, instead of being bored, baka naman meron tayong extra time to learn new skills that can help us generate a source of income. Or baka meron tayong talent na pwede nating i-practice or i-develop in turn, pwede nating pagkakitaan. Step 3. Act. After all of these assessments, we have to take action. And by taking action, I mean we have to do it today. We need to have a clear financial goal and set our targets. For starters, let's discuss these basic areas. I must admit, basic itong mga to pero hindi ito ganun kadali. But it will not work out if hindi natin sisimulan. First is savings. Meron ba tayong set amount for savings every payday? Is it 10%, 20% ng ating income? Depende naman yun sa'yo kung ano yung amount na comfortable ka. Ang importante lang ay meron. And this amount should be set aside first before spending. Not the other way around na kung ano yung leftover, yun yung magiging savings mo kasi mas malamang sa walang matitira. Second is yung emergency fund. This is very relevant at this time. A lot of people got caught up in the real-life emergency situation. And unfortunately, emergency lang ang meron, pero walang fund. You have to slowly build this fund kasi ideally, this amount should be able to cover your expenses for at least 3 months or maybe 6 months or mas maganda kung mas mahaba pa. So yung amount na to will depend sa fixed expenses mo and sa lifestyle mo. And third is clearing your debt. This area is something that can be a little bit complex kasi meron mga iba't ibang klase ng debts eh. It can be a good debt dahil kumikita ka sa pag-utang mo or bad debt kasi simpleng utang lang talaga na nagbibigay lang talaga ng added burden sa'yo. In short, simulan mo sa utang na pinakamabigat yung impact and nagkukos lang ng stress and ng outflow ng resources sa'yo. Fourth is side hustle. Now that we know kung gaano ka-unstable ang flow ng income from our jobs, we can think about other sources of income. Like what I mentioned earlier, we can learn new skills or explore our talents and use them to earn extra on top of our salaries. So, those are my 3A's to jumpstart your financial makeover. For sure, madami pa kayong maidadagdag na mga examples depending on your individual circumstance. Also, I will go into more detailed discussions in my upcoming videos relevant to these areas. So if you find this kind of topics interesting, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching. See ya!